What a Ceekay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it focused? Are we focused? Are we? Oh my god, there's a hair on my lip. Good evening, friends, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome to my face. This video is going to be a little bit about like striving. I don't even know how to describe it. We're just gonna kind of get into it, and then like all will become clear. Because basically I just saw a tweet. Well, I didn't actually see the tweet. My babe saw a tweet and he was like, oh yeah, what do you think about it? Okay, he doesn't sound like that way. Oh yeah, what do you think about it? And I was like, yeah, I had my opinions on the matter. So let's just get into the video. You'll find out.
Every time I take a draw, that's a mind out. Done it all time, play with since lights out.
Okay, so basically the tweet was about doing like internships, like creative internships, and like a well-known or like quite a good sound engineer for like music and stuff. He was doing a internship, but it wasn't paid. It was just like free and like a internship, unpaid internship, and it's for 3 months. And I think you basically like get the connections, you basically shadow them, you know, getting the vibes and all of that kind of stuff. And a lot of people were saying that I wouldn't do a 3-month internship, like that's not me, you know. And I was like, okay, I disagree. Being freelance, or actually like I've made a conscious decision. I've made a conscious decision to actively do make my creativity my job. Like my 9 to 5 is like doing this stuff, running the businesses, you know, doing the directing and producing freelance, all of that kind of stuff. Like I've decided to make a conscious effort to do this as like my full-time job, and I am lucky in the sense that I am able to do that. Like I'm aware that I'm in a position where I can do that. I have the flexibility to do that. I'm in a perfect situation, an optimal situation to do that. You know, my parents are all for me, you know, my family are like supportive of it and stuff. So like I'm in a position where I'm able to do that. And I understand that some people aren't in that position, and therefore, you know, they need to get paid in this life. You know, I get it. But I do think that it's important to note that although it depends on the different circumstances, it also is like, I feel like a lot of people get lazy. I get that unpaid internships is basically free labor, and yeah, 3 months might be a bit long for an unpaid internship. You know, that's 3 months worth of rent that you don't get, you know. But at the same time, I look at it like this, yeah? Cool. So as a freelancer, as a creative, I have to weigh up my options. How much do I get, or how much am I earning currently from my creative or my freelance career? How much am I earning from it currently? And at the moment, that's very little. Like, it's very, very little. Hire me, please. But you know, it's very little at the moment. Now, if I was to do an internship for 3 months working for, say, like a company that, like, say it's a big theatre company, or say it's a big talent agency, and like I'm gonna learn a lot from that. I'm gonna get loads of contacts. I'm gonna get loads of have access to their resources and things like that. Why would I not do it? Currently, as a freelancer, I'm not making very much. Like I'm not making very much. So I would rather be in a position where I'm meeting people, where I'm getting experience, where I'm, you know, learning new things, networking, having full use of really good high quality resources. And nobody's telling you have to put your whole freelance career on hold, and no one's telling you that you can't have a side hustle. Like, nobody's saying that. But what I am saying is, it's important for you to see the benefits of doing things like an internship that is going to be like useful to you. So for example, I'm not gonna go and do a free or unpaid internship in a company that's on the same level as Hidden Views. Like, that doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? Why would I work for a company that's basically working for free because I'm trying to do that for my company? Like, what the hell? But if it's a company that's like big, or like it's a theatre that's big, or like a film company that's big, or like fairly big, bigger than me, then of course I'm gonna be like, cool, I'm already doing this for free. I may as well go and do it for a big company. Like, what the hell? And like, I feel like it's very damaging when people are like, I'm never going to do that, because it's like, as a freelancer, you don't really make much in the first place. Like in the beginning stages of your career, you don't really make much, and it's all about the exposure, it's all about networking, it's all about meeting new people and things like that. And I think it's very damaging when people close off that opportunity, and you know, this whole cancel culture and all of that. Like, a lot of people, impressionable people, will look at that and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't take this internship because maybe I'm being bumped. And it's like, no, if it works for your situation, do it. Like, if it's gonna benefit you, do it. Like, why not? Like, why the heck not? What else are you doing with your time? Like, what else are you doing? Are you actively seeking your career? And like, I really broke this down to the fact that we have, okay, right, let's really break this, yeah? Let's really break this down. Cool. Let me get my calculator up. So we have 24 hours in a day, yeah? And we have 7 days in the week, yeah? Cool. 168 hours a week. Calm. So we sleep for 8 hours. 8 times 7, 56. Cool. So 168 minus 56, we've still got 112 hours of our 7-day week to do the stuff we need to do. Okay, now let's minus having a simple part-time job, 25 hours, yeah? 87 hours of the week you have left to be focusing on your creative career. What are you doing with your time? Even if you do a full-time job, so let's add, so okay, we did 25 hours, let's add another 10 hours, or minus, deduct another 10 hours, say you have a 35-hour contract. 77 hours. 77 hours. And if you want to minus the last 5, say you're on a 40-hour contract, yeah? 72 hours of your week. If you did your creative craft for 72 hours a week, do you know where you will be in life? You will be so much more further. You will be so much more further. Okay, and then 72, not finished yet, divided by the 7 days. Homie, that's 10 hours in your day. What do you mean? you have 10 hours. You have about 10 hours in your day, 10 hours a day to just focus on, you know, being you, having a nice vibe. And I'm not saying that those 72 hours could be spread around amongst the day, like say amongst the week. So say, you know, you work a 9 to 5, and you don't have as much time in the evenings. You know, you've got to make dinner, maybe you have responsibilities, maybe you have kids, maybe, you know, you've got other things you need to work on. And I get that, I understand that. But if you're wanting to be an actual creative, you're gonna have to do the fucking work. Sorry, mind my language, but you're gonna have to do the work. If you want to be a proper creative and you want to be a freelancer and you want this to be your career eventually, you need to do the work. It's not easy. Like, it's not an easy job. Nobody gets into this life for money, because who the hell, what? We waste so much time. Like, what are you doing with those extra 77 hours? Or 72 hours if you're on that 40-hour contract? What are you doing? Binging Netflix? You're watching the people you want to be. And that's the real tea. But you know what I mean? Like, you're there wasting your time doing F4, doing stuff that is not going to benefit your life. That's not what, you're not working towards your goals. What are you doing? Fair enough, yeah, people have responsibilities. Calm. If you're in a situation where you have children, like maybe you need to focus on them in the evenings, maybe it's things like that. But incorporate them in your creativity then. Like, come on. If you want to be an actor, get your kid up. Okay, cool, let's practice together. Vocal warm-up. You know what I mean? Like, incorporate them in it. If you want to be a chef, cool, baby, let's cook together, homie. Like, there's so many things we can, like, there's so many ways you can implement your creativity into your lifestyle, in whatever lifestyle you have. Like, it's just about actively working and making it happen for yourself. And if you're serious about it, you're going to do that. I understand that people love to be like, you know, but we need time for rest. Your creativity shouldn't be stressful. Your creative career should be your outlet. It should be something that you enjoy doing, or else why would you do it? Who chooses to be creative unless you enjoy it? Like, it doesn't make sense. And it's one of those things where if you actively want to be this, and you aspire to do it, and you put in the hours every day or every weekend to go and get it and make it happen for yourself, then you will get there eventually. Then you don't have to do that 40-hour contract a week. Like, you don't have to do the 35, the 25, the 20 hours a week. Then that will be your craft, and that will be your full thing. And my point is, if you do get offered, say you are in the position where you can accept that you don't have responsibilities, say you're you're young, you don't have responsibilities, you may be living at home, you may not have to pay rent. If that's the case, go for it. Don't let Twitter be the one to be telling you, no, you're a dickhead for doing that. No, you're not. You're clever and you're doing your craft and you're making it happen for yourself. Don't let stupid people on the internet come to tell you bollocks. You don't need it. Like, you actually don't need it. And it's so sad that we live in this cancel culture, and we live in this like cultish society where everybody's like, oh, this, I don't agree with this, and then another person's like, I agree, I don't agree. What? It's like, I don't agree with this, and then the other person's like, I agree, and then the other one's like, I agree, and it's like, I don't agree. And it's kind of like, okay, that's fine, but I have my opinion, I'm gonna do my thing. It's like, we live in a world where our actions are constantly, being monitored, and it's being judged, and there's so much judgment, so much hate in the world nowadays. And it's like, okay, let people do what they need to do, man. And just live your life and make your creativity the main focus. What are you doing every day to go towards your goals? I tell you, my cousin at the moment, shout out girl, she is setting up a podcast that she wants to do. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I ain't trying to get you lot to steal her idea, huh? But anyway, she's got a really good podcast on Route, and she works full time, and she has a child, homie, like, and she got bills to pay, like, but the way I look at her, I'm like, wow, like, she's finding time in her day to be an amazing mother to her daughter, but also to pursue her dream and pursue her passions. Why can't you? Why can't you allocate your time? Why can't you dedicate your time to something you love? If this is what you love to do, do it. Nobody's telling you not to. Go ahead and do it. Fight for what you need to do. Don't let people judge you. Don't let people, make you think that you're chatting shit, or you don't know what you're talking about, or it's not worth it. Because it is, because it's you, and it's your dream, and it's what you want to do. But yeah, the tweet just really vexed me. And another thing that I find really interesting about internships is that people forget that internships are for you. When you apply for a job, as a trainee or an assistant of some kind, then you work for the company. You get paid to work for the company. But when it's an internship and it's unpaid, this internship is for you, This is not for them. Yeah, okay, they're getting you to do work, but this is for you, and you need to make it work for yourself. If I applied for an internship and I got it and it was unpaid, the first day into that office, I am saying hello to everybody in that building, from the clerk and the receptionist to the damn CEO. I'm gonna go knocking on his door like, hey homie, or talk to his PA or something, like, or her PA, we got female bosses in here. But do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna make sure that I am there, like, I am present, I am active, I'm working hard. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna graft like it's Love Island. I'm gonna graft to get that, I'm gonna graft to get it. Like, I would work so hard to make sure that I know everyone in that building, that I make connections, that everybody knows who I am, and everybody knows what I'm doing. Because you never know. People will love you, people will hate you, but at the end of the day, you're going to leave with something that you haven't had before. You're entering in a different space, and you're going to leave with something. Whether that be positive or negative, you're going to leave with something, and you can learn from it. You can actually make it work for yourself. And like, if you are kind of shaky, rocky on like whether to go for that internship or go and work for that company, Like, have a think about it. Have a real think about it. Look at your circumstances. Look like, okay, cool. Do I have time to do this? Can I get a little side hustle, maybe a little agency work on the side just to, you know, fill my pockets and to, you know, enjoy life or pay bills or whatever? Do I need to do that? But I know that this is what I want to do at the end of the day. I know I want to make this my full-time career. So I'm going to invest in it. People love investing time watching Love Island. I mean, that's me, but investing time watching Love Island, investing time, you know, watching you on Netflix. And like, okay, cool, but where is that getting you? Are you taking acting pointers? Like, is it are you taking director pointers? You know, are we checking out their hairstylists? Like, how is this gonna make you, how is this gonna put you towards your goal? And if you look at everything that you do in your day and how it's going to put you towards your goal, then your goals will come sooner than you think, honestly. But yeah, guys, if you have got this far in the video, you know you're a real one and I love ya. Like, comment, subscribe. Honestly, in the comments, tell me what you think about this video. Did you see the tweet too? Did you agree with what they were saying? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you know, how did this video make you feel? Let me know in the comments. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Oh wow, they be talking like the hella fly. Oh my, always making us some cookie pies. All lies, I'm not messing with those other guys.